Let's go!
Smack him! Don't fret, Ollie boy. Basics of combat. Health. Health is a thing. It's pretty cool. The more you have, the less you're gonna die. I mean, fall unconscious. You don't die in video games. The blue one, that's magic, man. Don't worry, man. Magic's great. Let's talk about the fighting first. Look at that. He has a health bar. Crazy. Top 10 things you didn't notice in this Ni no Kuni tutorial. Look, you got a speech bubble. You can attack. Wow. That's enough. Just start smacking it. Yep. Right. Righto. Go for it. Yeah. Fuck it up. What is that? Nice. That's what they say when you find an enemy's weak spot. Oh, a stick? Oh, look at that. It dropped a little goo ball. I don't know if I want it. Whoa. That's what I know. What's known as a glim, Ollie boy. Enemies drop them in the heat of battle. I want Drippy to have like a battle voice. Green glims like that one you just grabbed will restore a few of your HP. Wow. You can also, you know, use spells. You don't know how to use spells yet. Okay, doke, that's enough. Now just start bashing this little dog. Bash him good. Keep bashing. Keep smashing it. Yeah. We did it. That poor dog. Maybe it just wanted a pet.
Nice one, Ollie boy.
Jeepers creepers.
Oh, yeah,
Jeepers creepers.
Our world is absolutely riddled with beasties, but keep that up and you'll have nothing to worry about. Right, let's get a move on, shall we?
What if, like,
Sure, Mr. Drippy.
Drippy's like, oh, we could go on a magical adventure, Ollie boy, and then he just brings Oliver to, like, the Berserk universe.
That thing's about as magical as
Jeepers creepers, Drippy. What's that horse doing?
But who can forget about anything more than that? Honestly, I wish you'd think before you open your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Now, I told you Ding Dong Dell was just over by yonder, didn't I? Well, if we're very lucky, we might find a wand with a bit more oomph down by there.
So, are wands really so hard to find here?
Well,
I'd imagine they get made.
Move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive.
Yeah, the stocks are really down on magic right now.
Anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Well, he turned me into a flipping doll, didn't he? Just saying his name's enough to make most folks brick it. Still, I'd rather be a doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
Ain't that the truth?
Like, sad?
Worse than that, much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead.
Yeah, they look like zombies.
So that's why they're all so scared of him, huh? We can't let him go on doing this.
Also, I want to save my mom.
Is it? It's not like people flipping enjoy it. That's why I brought you here, innit? You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
Of course you can! You are the pure-hearted one! And the legends say that the pure-hearted one will drive away the darkness. We'll teach you a few tasty spells and you'll be ready to face him in no time. Sound good to you?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll learn magic.
Of course you will, and that's why we need to find you a better wand.
All right. Let's head for Ding Dong Dell.
Tidy.
Come on. World map, finally. We're gonna finally be in there. Gonna finally play a video game. Whoa! Into beautiful Ollie boy. Oh, it's good to be back. Whoa! It's riddled with there's dogs everywhere. If one of them spots here, it'll be like Metal Gear. When it gets within touching distance, it'll have to fight it. If you run out of HP, you're dead for good. If you sneak up, you get good sneak up damage points. Only thing is, it works the other way around. So don't try to run away from enemies. It could screw you up. Lord High Fairy. Oh, we got some bread? Sick, man. What do I do with these? You eat them! Come on, Oliver! You've had bread in Motorville, don't you? Just have a munch on them, and it'll save your life. But you can't just eat bread all day. You need a wand. See the big castle in the north? That's the Ding Dong. Go there. Reckon we'll find ourselves a wand by there, so go. Okay, but there's a glowy thing I want. Wow, I got a bunch of roots. That dog wants to bite me. This, like, armadillo wants to bite me. Let's bite the armadillo, too. Oh, it's like a rhino.
Come on!
Or a rhinoceros, if you would. Just start mashing. Oh, he's roly-polying. Ow. Massive damage. So there's like kind of more to combat here, but we'll get to that later. Wow, barely any experience. Barely any money either. Alright, let's not worry about some of these monsters. Let's just head on out. Go into Ding Dong Castle. There's like a big thing way in the distance there. It looks angry. Oh, Knickers, there's something I forgot to tell you. What? Drippy. Whoa, you can... Yeah, really need this tutorial. If you want to fiddle with them. Yeah, I already did that too. Speaking person, I'd have it on. A rumble just int of rumble without a bit of rumble, is it? Now I know this is all meta stuff that you don't understand, Ollie, but get used to it, I guess. Alright, well, that was important. Oh, it's like an elephant man. Not like the actual elephant man, but like a literal elephant that's bipedal. It's fine. We're going into town now. Or not, because it's gated off, and this guy's doing his exercises. Did he do the drugs?
Like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen.
It's good for them to explain it twice.
All weird and useless they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries
They
to
really
stand up
want you to
him,
remember
does
all the
anything he doesn't
details.
like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
I mean, we could probably climb. Then you'd better cure him, innit? Ollie boy. It's time to mend your first broken heart. Mend it? But how do I do? Well, you can't do it just yet. There's a couple of things we'll be needing first. But I know an old man who's got just what we need. Proper useful I am, eh? An old man? I don't know, Drippy. What's an old man? What do you mean, what old man? The old man, isn't it? Lives in the woods to the north of here. Proper deep and deeply dark it is. That's why they call it the Deep Dark Wood. Makes sense, I guess. Okay, well, guess we're not going into town. What are you doing? Hop, hop. 1, 2, 1, 2. You want into town, do you? Well, I'm afraid that's impossible at the moment. It's my colleague, you see. He's the one in charge of letting people in, but recently, he's just been refusing to do it. He says he can't be bothered. Cool. Can I don't want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to man. Well, that was a good conversation. I guess we're going into, place, the woods of darkness, the other way, that way. Off we go. Look at those bones, and that, like, owl. Oh, he's coming at me! I might have to eat some bread. Minor Barod. Good hits. Thankfully that missed, but I missed too. So you kind of have to actually consider the movement, because you can walk around. And like, I guess when combat gets a bit more difficult, something to keep in mind. Wow, I'm level 2. Yippee! Also, I think when you level up, it looked like your health regenerated, so that's useful. Gotta mess up this rougher again. When will these dogs learn? Ear splitter. Massive damage. Massive combat. Stop it, doggo. Bad doggo. You know, when it was saying nice, that's probably just more like a critical hit thing than the stick being its weak point. That's what I get for not actually paying attention to the combat thing. This way. Maybe try to avoid... What is this, like a raptor? Let's see if we can sneak attack the raptor. Nope. He sees me. Oh, it's like a sheep unicorn. Bartender. You know, kind of weird to have a... Kind of weird to have the magic character do like hand-to-hand combat. It's fine, it's early game. We haven't learned how to play yet. Gotta just get some level ups.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Yeah, you can also cancel the combat too. Like I just need to kind of get used to it again to get a good grasp. But again, we're like missing 2 major parts of the combat. This is like very basic right now. It's like if you're playing Pokemon and all you got is tackle. Oh man, almost had him. Ouroboros. Check this out, Ouroboros. I'm gonna mess you up. He's pretty cool. Just keep bashing him. I'll beat you. Yeah. Kill the lizard. Give me that health. That actually healed a decent chunk. Like 5, I think. I thought it would be 1 point. Can I cross the water and collect... Is it like another route? Wow, I got a bottle of spring water. That's pretty cool. I don't want to fight the elephant. I think the elephant would be bad. And I don't think I can cross this water. Nope. Let's hopefully avoid combat with that doggo. And fight this feather creature. Yeah, sneak attack. Sleepy fowl. Messing him up. Yeah. Kill everything, Ollie. Oh, that was 3. 3 health from that. It's fine because we got a level up. No level up. We're not strong enough for level ups. And that's where we have to go. Deep woods. Hopefully we don't screw anything up and petrify the whole woods. That would be bad. Don't want to do that. Forest of Fairy Tales. I think this whole land is of fairy tales, really. First proper dungeon, isn't it? Can't go to town yet, but we can go in the dungeon. Look at that, it's a waystone. There's useful. A waystone? Yeah, man. They're these ancient stones, see, you can use them to store a record of your adventures so far. In wild places like forests and so on, you can't just plonk yourself on the nearest rock and write your story down. But why not? Cause then it wouldn't be a video game. Why not, he says. Give me strength, man. Because they're crawling with horrible beasties, isn't it? They are? That sounds kinda scary, Drippy. You'll get used to it, man. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress in the old way. Gotta use a stone. But it'll restore our health and magic, so good way to just grind out. That's not all, man. These little beauties will let you save your progress. Crazy, I know. Which is why you should stop at every waystone. Yep. Sure, Mr. Drippy. That's what I like to hear. Let's do it now. Righto, next up, the old man of the woods. If you say so, Drippy. I don't remember what this was. This, like, little sewer grate. Look at that, they're useful. If you're lucky, you'll be able to use these one day. Okay, if you say so, Drippy. It's probably like a teleport thing. Probably. Save progress. Took us forever to get to this point. Just keep saving in empty slots. Gotta rotate those saves now. Don't want to go through the whole beginning of the game again. Look how wonderful and magical these woods are. It's like they're from a fairy tale. That's why they call it that. Yeah, Drippy, you say go that way. Drippy! I wanted to go this way. It's different. It's unique. This music's kind of menacing, though. Not sure how I feel about it.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Good job, Ollie.
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do you
Like a
elderly
duck
Venus?
face.
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from
What's the
another
rule
world.
that says that tree
What it
people
is
have to talk
I was
slow?
wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy,
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Bark ship.
pure-hearted,
I feel like that's a slur.
he who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever.
Proper good joke now, ain't it?
Very well. You shall have my aid. But first...
I mean, at least this tree looks better than the one from Dark Cloud 2.
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars.
What are
In our
those?
world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only going to get bigger and meaner, so you're going to need a helping hand.
So this is when, like, the real
Or
combat
or
starts.
tentacle.
Before I was just
Can I
hitting stuff
really
with
do it?
sticks, now I'm gonna hit
Well,
stuff
there's only
with
one way to find out. You want
Pokemon.
to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named for him familiar. You what? You what, mate? The boy is correct. Look at his wizard's companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages. That just puts my knickers in a really knot. So does that mean I can't cast the spell? Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. I am not as powerless as all that, young man. I am a tree with a duck face. I can do all sorts of stuff. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form familiar. Ah, yes. I remember that tree spell. Gift from me to you, young Oliver. Wow, it just fell from his branches. Why do you have that? Now we can finally visit Winnie the Pooh. But we can't visit Rabbit yet. I can do it. I liked that the little picture was just like a hand holding a mushroom lad. Thank you very much, old Father Oak.
But simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you will be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards, such as life. Don't worry about that now for now, mon. Just give Firm Familiar a go, will ya?
Sure thing, Mr. Drappy. Gotta just pull out my DS stylus and draw a little triangle with a line to it.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from
You're heartless, Ollie.
Familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of you a soul.
It's like Ponyo with a sword and shield. Look at this hero.
Huh? Ouch!
He really wants ham right now.
The stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
I think they want you to name these things, but I don't know if I can be asked. So this is a familiar, huh? Look, it's doing a little dance. And he'll be coming with us?
Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, innit? Here, you'd better give a little fellow a name, eh?
MIDI. I'm not gonna name him. Yeah. Listen. I'm not gonna name him.
Oliver, you better name these little fellas. We cannot let you set off into the wild with only that withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is the restorative incantation known as Healing Touch.
You just have a bunch of pages, man. I got the page.
Also some fireballs. Toity, that's the most useful spell there is for wandering adventurers. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with Healing Touch.
Gee willikers, mister, you make it sound like I'm going to get hurt an awful lot, We fought a dog, Oliver. Next, like that dog bit us. Of course you're gonna get hurt. Next I give you the gift of the Blazing Inferno Fireball. Yeah, fire!
It shoots a little ball of fire, that one does. Plant-based species flippin' hate it, mun.
Good thing we're in an old forest, probably full of plants. Even old Treeface here is scared of fire. We should burn him.
How dare you, Chippy? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy?
I don't know. Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. Fire. Wow, I can just cast it. At any time to open your spellbook. Okay. While a spell like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant primarily for use in battle. It's to be expected. That said, the most unexpected of spells can prove incomparably useful given the right set of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions. After all, if you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend that you go through your magical repertoire. You never know which spell is cool. Ba 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 ba. Just opening up all my menu options now. Whoa, look at that duck!
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just
Fight it!
what you want him to do and he'll
Smack
do
it!
It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Yeah! Look at this hero. Teeny boppers!
Watch this!
So then you choose what familiar you want to pull out. You've got to pick one. We've gone into this trouble making it. You better fight. Let him die for you.
Here goes!
Yeah. What's cut loose again? I like the cut loose option. Yeah, let him do stuff. Look, there he is. That's your familiar stamina gauge. What that does is it shows you how much longer he can fight for, see? The longer you keep him on going, the shorter the stamina gauge will get. When it's empty, that means the poor lad's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, eh? So before that happens, you have to call him back to you for a bit of rest, like. Oh, and there's something else about familiars you should know. See this little mark? That's a sign. Wow. That one's got one too. top things you missed still. It's sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4 of them. Sun, moon, star, and planet. And like star signs, different ones get on better. You can use that to help you in battle. Next, let's talk about tricks. They're proper powerful abilities, a bit like your spells, but for the monsters. It's cut loose, and just like spells, it costs MP to use. You can see the cost written next to them. I'm guessing that's my MP. Oh no, he has... Oh yeah, no, it is, probably. What you've got to remember is that you and your familiar share the MP and HP. So if familiar uses tricks or takes a big hit, it'll be you that dies, Ollie boy. Cracky, this is a long old lesson, eh? It's almost like that's what the whole game is so far. Right, let's finish with a top tip, shall we? Your familiar stamina is always going down, so you'll need to swap with him regularly. You can do that anytime you like by pressing L1. Now I'm going to stop talking before I put us both to sleep. It's your turn. Do stuff. Fight! Oh, I didn't realize I was on cut loose still. Whatever, we used it. Kill them all. Nice! Still didn't actually kill. Cut loose, more like lame loose, am I right? This duck's weird looking. Let me just pull some health. I need to be safe. Yeah, Mighty did it. Mighty Might. Look at this hero. With his little overalls. And he levels up too. Crazy. So now you know how to fight with the familiar, ain't it, Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when to take control yourself. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. Look, he's doing a little dance again. Oh, guess he's in my heart. Oh, and when he's not fine, the little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. Did Fantastic Beasts rip off Ni no Kuni? In the creature cage, you can shower your faithful familiars with the delicious treats. There's all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities, and there's other ones that can even teach them new tricks. Tidy. Feed the little blighters enough of what they fancy, and the bonds of familiarity between you will grow, meaning you can boost their abilities even more. Careful not to stuff them, they'll get fat. They'll only end up getting full up. Adoration in moderation, that's the key. It's probably a lot to get your head around, but just remember that the creature cage is where you look after your familiar and take it from there in it. Yeah, I never fed my familiars first time I played this, so they starved. Probably shouldn't do that this time. Creature cage got it. Promise to look after him for real, Mr. Drippy. Oh, I almost forgot. We want to ask you, Mr. Trunkness. There's a guard down in Ding Dong Bell, and he's broken hearted. See.
Broken hearted, you say? Shatter's evil spreads still further. So you will be needing.
That we will, your Oakitude. Jesus. Just quick you are. You have still got it, ain't you?
Ho, ho, ho. Patience, young Drippy. Of course I have. Let me see now.
Oh, never mind. I lost it. I know it's here somewhere.
Cracky, you've not gone and lost it, have you? Lost it? The insolence. I put it away safely among my uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all. While I seek it out, I have a favor to ask of you.
What? I didn't mention we're in a flippin' hurry, didn't I? We haven't got time to go. Mr. Drippy, we should help the old tree man. He gave us those spells, didn't he?
Oh, how very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man.
Alright, I'll get the flippin' message. Go on, what is it you need from us?
Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you see.
The guardian, eh? What's up with the old fella?
I'm afraid he has become rather unruly of late, past his bedtime, as you see. He's neglected his duties.
Well, that's no good, is it? We'd better help you sort that then, eh? The guard, that sounds kinda tough, bro. Too right he is. He's very stronger than your average beastie, but you've got a familiar on your side now, man. It'll be fine. And besides, if you're going to take down Shader, can't back out of a bit of light guardian bashing now, can you? Well, it was Shadar, wasn't it? Not Shader. Okay, I'll do it, says Oliver in a drippy voice.
How very kind of you. The Guardian can be found in the deepest parts of the wood beyond the Whispering Waterfalls. I wish you luck.
Okay, goodbye, tree.
First spell is now familiar as you're turning into a proper wizard and a Dully Boy.
I guess. I don't know what a wizard is, though.
Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate?
Huh? What? Trippy.
It's a piece of cake, man. Now listen up.
Go look at the menu, friends and familiars. That's where you'll find all sorts of details about your buddies. Looks a bit complicated, and there's like a bunch of menu stuff. Now you're still new to this, so there's a little limit to what you can do, eh? Keep fighting monsters and you'll level up a bunch. Probably make some new mates before long, and also be sure to take a closer look at them, like I showed you. You got it, Mr. Drips.
Oh boy.
And we still haven't gotten all the details. We got a Draggle ticket, right? That was like a free DLC. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, though. For a familiar ticket, you can be exchanged for a Draggle. Where do I exchange it, though? Oh, well. Oh, right. You can... So, in your handy-dandy manual that's in the case for the game... And I didn't know this before. So, wait, let me explain a little more. The Wizard's book has, like, the, somewhere. The alphabet, right here. So you can figure out what things say, and that's gonna come into play. But I didn't realize, until much later in the game, on my first playthrough, that the manual that comes in the case has the alphabet under it, behind it, in the back. So we can actually read this out. It's like E... Listen, it's very hard. Ep. Ep. It's like a P. Epo. Epo. No, this is fun, I swear. Epog. God damn it. Having some difficulties here. It's either an I or a J. This is terrible. No. Or Epo. Epo. I don't even think that was a real word. Epo. No. That was terrible. Okay. The good thing is we don't have to do that very often in the game. Bad thing is that I'm gonna try my hardest to figure out what those say much later on. So, you know, look forward to that. I want to actually go and look at feeding. I don't have treats to feed, so never mind. And then what was this? This was the check the party member one. And that doesn't tell me anything. We'll get like equipment, so that's gonna be fun. Epogna. It was a nonsense word. You can't blame me for it being bad. Alright, everything's already up, so we don't have to go to the save point. A mimic! Wow, we got more bread. Can heal up real good now. So now we gotta go deeper in the woods. What do you gotta say, Drippy? Anything? We got ourselves in a new buddy, eh? You best learn how to fight. If you say so, Drippy. Listen, we got our Charmander. That's pretty cool, right? Oh, this is like the proper dungeon then. to the waterfalls. Look at that guy! Look at that face! I best warn you, Ollie boy, it's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got before you even got the Guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. Drippy. I have Pokemon, and you're here. There's a brave you are. Don't forget, though, if the going gets tough, don't be afraid to cast Healing Touch. Wow, I forgot I could heal, Drippy. And remember that old tree face told you, the spell menu is just square. Just try to familiarize yourself with the main menu, too, while you're there. Don't worry, you're not going to break anything no matter what you press, so have good old poke around in it. And when you learn new skills and that, new options will come up in the main menu, so keep your eyes peeled and make the most of your new toys. Jeepers creepers, there's so much to remember. It's fine, you can kind of just ignore most of this stuff anyways. You'll soon get used to it, Alma, no worries. Now past the Whispering Waterfalls and onto the Guardian of the Woods we go. Yeah, sicko bro. Let's go help him get back to normal. So we can just go into this menu. I don't think there's really any reason for us to do anything but Healing Touch. So, oh look, there's another little heal point here, just for us. Don't worry about saving for now. Should be fine.